guys, welcome back to Ashire Books. Today I'm here to do a rather short April book haul. So I don't have that many books to talk about. I've got about 9 physical books and I'm gonna go over a couple of ebooks as well that I picked up this month. But I wanted to go ahead and talk about them because I find if I wait for 2 months to do a book haul, even if it's kind of small, I forget about the books. Either they get added to the TBR shelf and I forget what I buy, or I forget where I bought them, why I bought them. So just kind of thought it'd be easier to go ahead and show you what I bought for this month. So the first 2 books I bought, I actually got from Ollie's, which is a discount store. I think I mentioned before, we recently got one, so I've been kind of dropping in every once in a while to see what they've got. They didn't really have much I wanted as far as like YA or traditional romance or anything like that, but they did have a couple that I believe are actually Christian fiction or Christian romance fiction, but they sound really, really good. And I've read a few of these in this kind of book in the past and I've really enjoyed them. So the first one's called Flirtation Walk by Siri Mitchell, and this one I honestly know nothing about, but it was only $3.99 and it sounded really interesting. It's about a man who's at, what is it called? West Point. He's at West Point Academy, and then a girl who I believe is the daughter of a con man, and they somehow meet, and that premise just sounded really interesting to me, and it's historical, so I don't know, it sounds like a really sweet, kind of fascinating story. And I haven't read too much Christian fiction, but what I have read has been really interesting, and a lot of times it's not that heavy on the religious aspects if that's something you're not interested in. A lot of times it's just a much like cleaner romance or kind of more PG romance if that's something you're interested in. So I'm definitely interested to try this one out and see if I like it. And the second one I got was Full Steam Ahead, and it still has the Walmart sticker on there, but it's not, I did not pay that much. I paid $4.99 for this, but this again is another kind of, I'm pretty sure, Christian fiction, and this is by Karen Whitmire, and I did look a couple of these up, both of them up on Goodreads, and they had pretty good reviews. I mean, they weren't like great, but they were pretty good, and I just loved the cover of this book, and look how cute the back cover is. I mean, they're adorable. So again, this one I believe is a Western, so it takes place in like out west in the United States. So I don't exactly know what this is about. Oh no, I'm wrong. This does not take place out west. It takes place in Texas. So it's kind of like a cowboy-ish romance though. So I just thought it sounded adorable and I was willing to give it a try. If anyone's read either of these, definitely let me know, but I just thought they sounded cute, so we'll see. The next 2 books I got are The Hunter and The Highlander, both by Kerrigan Byrne, and you guys already saw me talk about the Hunter because I read this one already, but I have not read the second one. I have not read The Highlander yet. I wanted to pick up the rest of this Kerrigan Byrne series because I absolutely have loved the first 2, so I wanted to continue on, and a couple people have told me that The Highlander is their favorite in this series, so I'm really stoked to get to it. There are, I believe, 1 or 2 more books in the series, but I was trying to pace myself, so when I finish both of these, I'll pick up the next one. The next book I got was a Julia Quinn, and that is The Sum of All Kisses. I really like this cover. I mean, I think she looks so cute. I really like the dress, and I just think it's cute. She's like blowing a kiss or something, and get it, Sum of All Kisses. I just thought it was really adorable, but this is book let's see, book 3 in the Smythe Smith series, and I already read book 1 and I own book 2, so I wanted to pick up the 3rd one so I could kind of just continue on with that series. I really liked book 1, which was Something Like Heaven, I think it's called. Just Like Heaven, I think. But I really enjoyed it, so glad to have this to continue. Next are 2 more Julia Quinn books because I have a problem and I can't stop buying her books, but to be fair, at least I am reading them pretty quickly after buying them, so I don't feel as bad about it. But the next one is It's in His Kiss, which is book, I don't know, probably 7 in the Bridgertons, but it was one of the only ones I didn't own, and I think it's the one after the next one I have to read. That's confusing, but basically I just was continuing buying the Bridgertons. And in the same vein, I also bought When He Was Wicked by Julia Quinn. This one I actually bought off Amazon because I could not find this at my used bookstore. Usually with Julia Quinn and things like Lisa Kleypas and things that have mass market, I can find them pretty easily at my used bookstore. But I've been 4 times probably looking for this book, so I finally just broke down and bought it off Amazon. It was only like $5, but so yeah, this is the next one I have to read in the Bridgerton series, which is why I haven't continued, because I was trying to get my hands on this book. So hopefully in the next like month or so I'll read this one. The next two books I got were actually two kind of cozy mysteries because I'm really interested to trying out a couple of these. So I just kind of bought two. The first one I got was Real Murders by Charlaine Harris, which is the first in the Aurora Teagarden mysteries. I tried reading this and I think I got like 50 to 75 pages in. It just wasn't doing it for me. Maybe I'll try again. If someone's read this, let me know if you liked it. It was just the writing style wasn't really engrossing me. The characters were seeming kind of dull, which I wish I mean, maybe it's not like that. Maybe it picks up after I kind of get into it. I know there's a bunch of Hallmark movies based off this series, and I've read Charlaine Harris's Sookie Stackhouse series, and I liked it. But I don't know if it's because it is a bit of an older series. I couldn't get into it. So if you've read this, let me know if I should continue or if I should just try something else. And the next one I got was Chocolate Chip Cookie Murder by Joanne Fluke. This is the older cover. This one they had. So this is book one in the Hannah Swenson mystery series. And a bunch of you guys, when I posted a picture on Instagram, said that you guys really loved it, so I'm excited to give this one a try. Her whole series sounds adorable, and who doesn't want to read about a bake shop? So I'm hoping I'll like this one better than the Aurora Teagarden, but again, let me know if you love this or not. I know a couple of you already told me to check this one out, so thank you. And the last physical book I bought was Sweet Tea and Sympathy by Molly Harper. This I already mentioned because I talked about this in my Chicletathon TBR video, but I just thought it sounded adorable. I kind of wanted to pick up a few more kind of just nice contemporaries for the summer, and you can't get much more summer than this, so it sounds really adorable. It's like about a party planner from Chicago, and she kind of has to move to a small town, and because she gets blacklisted, and there's a whole bunch of drama going on, but it just sounds like a really fun small town kind of romance, so I'm excited to get to it. And then I just have two ebooks that I was going to kind of show you that I bought recently. I haven't been buying as many ebooks because I've been really trying to utilize my Kindle Unlimited. So I used to buy literally way too many ebooks, but I've really been slowing down trying to utilize the Kindle Unlimited and like mostly read from that, but I did pick up a few, and one of them was Courtney Milan's Once Upon a Marquess, and this is book one in the Worth saga. I have only read one thing from Courtney Milan, and that was a novella, like a Christmas novella, and I really liked it, but obviously like I need to read some of her actual books. I know this one isn't her necessarily most popular one, but it was on sale for 99 cents and it was book one, so I figured I'd pick it up and maybe try this one first. But I could also read one of the other ones, but I don't know. I like the cover a lot, and I know the second book in the series just came out, so it might be a good time to jump in. And the other one that I got is The Hardest Fall by Ella Mays. This one, I cannot remember if it's Kindle Unlimited or not. I'm gonna have to check. I think this might actually be a Kindle Unlimited book, but I'm currently reading it and I just bought it, so got it if I didn't buy it. So anyways, but it was really cute so far. I'm like, I think I'm on like 75% right now, and it's adorable. It's like a sports romance, like a college sports romance, and it's adorable, and I love the main character. So you'll probably hear more about this, but this is one of the other ebooks that I picked up recently. All right, so those are all the books that I bought or got in the month of April. I know it wasn't very long, but I really have been trying to hold myself back. I feel like there are a few new releases coming out in May that I really want to get, so I may be on the losing battle of that one this time, but for this month, I was kind of glad to not bought too many books, but yeah, let me know what you guys bought. I'd love to know if you've read any of these and you think they're awesome, or if you don't think they're awesome, definitely let me know. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.